we're back with another video. Recap what happened. We got to school and we came to this club. Recap done. Okay, let's hop back in. Sorry for taking up so much time with the recap. Okay. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the others. Oh, whisper.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say that. Things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have Sorry, I can't speak. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah. ... Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It's me.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Lily. Stand.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. That is true. So having her nice smile at me, so genuinely, feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down on the stand. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
I'm gonna do a voice like GT Live, or Matt Pat gave to him, so, hey, I made them, I'll get them. The very manly girl.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make you some tea as well? My voices are terrible for these characters, but just bear with it. The girls had a few desks on the tables. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray. Yuri opens the closet. What the? Not sure if you see this, but the file thing for Doki just opened up. Okay, whatever. Still feeling awkward, you take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ice and little pieces of chocolate that used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know me. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori takes with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Jeez, this character's mean. I turn to the cupcake around my fingers and look for the best angle at a bite. This is where the math comes into play. Whenever they said, this will come into your real life. This is what they meant, finding the best angle to take a bite to a cupcake. All those kids that ask those questions, this is what they meant. This is what the teachers meant. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this song before? Dot, 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 dot. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. well, maybe. But not for you. No, you. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set? That's me, not you. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I guess. That's not Sarah. Why did I do hypertrophy? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Monica. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I mean, you basically were, so... But you were. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand for all the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream with his 20-minute speed runs.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised. There are more people in the club yet. There's no comma there. I said that wrong. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like festivals, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do it. You know it. Whoops. Save. Short one. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I cannot speak. The reason why I chose that voice for Natsuki's, because I can't think of a voice for her. So, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted at the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm. So Lemonade Stand, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, ... Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really think I have a good answer to that. ... Manga? ... I muttered quietly to myself after thinking. I keep accidentally clicking this. Manga? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. ... Well, that can change. ... What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. ... Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Me too, I like those. A level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah. Honestly, I like those kinds of books too. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. He seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Well, they're just barged in. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take the advantage of your own lack of imagination to really throw you for a loop? I have no idea what that just means or what I just read, but I'm going with it. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've been watching a lot of horror games recently. I read a horror book once. ... It does really grasp for something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. ... I guess you would say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I don't usually read that much. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. ... Oh, why's that? Well, I just... ... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me first 1 second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki. You write your own poems? Well, I guess story time. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't we share them sometimes? Writing poems are impressive. No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't... ... like them. ... Are they too cute? Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to the reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing every deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. ...
Oh, I wanted to read everybody's poems. ...
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. ...
Confused. ... Natsuki and Yuri look physically a Monaco. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lemonade? I forgot I named myself Lemonade. Yes. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem, said Lemonade. Just imagine a giant glass of lemonade getting dragged in by Sayori to a club, and then it starts talking, and it's really me. Eh, what's that? Now that we're working back to the original topic of joining the club, I'm gonna restart that sentence. Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and ... What's my train of thought? All four girls stare back at me with the detective eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Lemonade!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time with these girls. Right. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment then. Really just came to